Hey guys, it's Monday morning again and we're going fishing. Just got to go to the gas station, get a bag of ice and fuel up the ski and the car as well. My gas light's on. Yeah, we're heading back out to Hauraki Bay today. It's low tide at 8 o'clock, so it's probably the safest option for launching. And there might be a bit of wind hanging around on the west coast. I wanted to hit the west coast again because I haven't been out there for a while. But no, I'll just have to keep waiting. And the east coast was calm wind-wise, but there's about 2.5 metre swell out there, so that's a no-go as well. So fishing around Hauraki Island will be nice and sheltered again, so that's what we'll do. There's quite a few clouds around today and not too sure on the weather forecast. It's good at the moment, but it looks like it's changing, so we'll just have to go and see how we get on. Well, we're just pulling up to the boat ramp now. Traffic was way better this morning. Didn't get stuck on the motorway like we did last week. Yeah, it looks a little bit breezy at the moment. Pull over here and gear up before we hit the water. Well, we got the ski in the water. It actually feels pretty breezy. Hope it's alright out there. There's definitely a bit of breeze and it's coming from the east as well, which is not ideal. We're heading out that way and that's east out there, so be a bit exposed. We might have to head up through here and go through the Hauraki Passage, but it's low tide at the moment, as you can see. Yeah, it means the tide will be coming in and hopefully we can get out there and get some fish and not be out on the water too long if it gets choppy. I decided not to go up the Hauraki Passage. I came around the eastern side of Ponui and I was right about the wind. It's rough as guts. It's not nice to travel in. You're getting bloody splashed with salt water in your face every 2 seconds. But I've just stopped beside Ponui because I wanted to have a fish there. And I might throw the softbait around in the shallows, see if we can get something. I haven't tried this before, so I might as well give it a go. And we've got one on. Doesn't feel too big, but not a bad penny. Really pale. Come on, let it go. You can actually see there's not a bad bit of sign down there at the moment. Fish in here, I think. Cast it out again. So we're just casting out about 20-30 metres in front of us. Pretty much putting the bail arm over straight away because we're only in 10 metres. And I've actually got a 1-ounce jig head on at the moment too, so it's sinking down really quick. Once you know it's near the bottom, just keep in touch with the line. There we go. Smaller fish this time, but at least we're catching something. You can go back. So we're just resetting the drift and thought I'd come a bit closer into shore, casting close to the rocks. And so we're in 8 metres now, and cast over there and see if we can pull out a good snapper. So we got that one legal snapper, probably 370, 380, just around the Scully Reef area, and it's pretty quiet there now. We've got the wind pushing us in towards the shore. just a pain, but we'll head just around the corner to, I think, to the northern end of Ponui, and we'll give it a crack around there, see if we can find a little bit more shelter. So we're just at the northern end of Ponui now, and there's actually a heap of terns and birds working. So it's probably just bait fish and kahawai, but might as well stop and throw the soft bait around. Well, there's nothing there. Might keep heading north, and I'm not too far off my usual spots now, so I might just try the western side of Shag Island because that'll be sheltered as well. So we're right in by Shag Island now, nice and calm out of the wind. It's quite a nice sunny day at the moment too. We'll just drift along this edge of the island, throw a soft bait around. Well, I've been casting here for 15 minutes or so and haven't caught anything, so I think I'll head a bit further north. Hopefully we can get out to that 14-metre pin that we were catching fish at last time. It's just sort of out that direction. Yeah, the wind seems to have died off the further north I go, so I think I'll just keep heading out. Right, so we come just north of Shag a bit, and already got some marks shown on the sounder, so I'll chuck soft bait down I think. Start off with that, and if the drift's too fast we'll go to the secret weapon, the double trouble. Well, the drift speed's too quick, so I'm gonna give up trying to use the soft bait, and switch over to the double trouble. It gets down nice and quick, which is what we want. Alright, we'll send it down, see what happens. Definitely goes down a hell of a lot quicker. It's pretty damn quiet on the fishing front. I've tried the spots that normally work for me, and one undersized snapper, and that's it. The drift is still quite fast, and the wind's coming this way and the tide's going that way, and it's a bit of a pain to line your drift up, but might head further out there to the 14-metre pin where we caught all the fish last time. Finally found a decent fish. And he's not a bad snapper. I think I've found where the fish are, but they're being pretty fussy. If you're even a split second too slow on the strike, you miss it on the soft bait. I think half the time it's just smaller fish anyway, so, and it's still quite hard with the drift speed getting the soft bait down there, and the double trouble gets down quick, but they just don't seem to be biting it today. So I might switch it up to a jig that I had a lot of success on the west coast with. So that's our double trouble there. It's quite a long slim profile, and I might go to a better bug. And this colour I've had good success with as well, and just a wider profile, so they flutter down. They still sink faster than the soft bait, but it's got a bit more of a fluttering action on the way down, and it also has the skirt for a bit more attraction. So we'll swap that out and see how we go, and we'll send the better bug down. How's your day's fishing going, Mr. Shag? Are you finding it as hard as I am? I think that's a yes. Well, today's probably one of the slowest days I've had in a while. Normally I've been able to find the fish by now, but I've only got 2 snapper in the bin. Despite changing jigs and soft baits and trying all sorts of different things. But the wind's dropped off a little bit, so it's not too bad out here now. I might head in closer to Waiheke to the spots I started at earlier, give them another try. It's been a couple of hours, so it's a different part of the tide, so the fish might have turned up now. Might go back there and give that a shot. Well, it's 20 past 1 now. Still got the shag swimming around me. I don't know if you can see it, but the water looks really brown. I don't know if it's just my eyes or what. But I've never seen it like that before. I'll stick the camera in the water, see what you think. What do you reckon? I've never seen it like that out here before. Maybe that's affecting the fishing. Don't know what it's from. We haven't had any really bad rain lately. It almost looks like it's the normal colour on the other side of that current line. Weird. I don't know what's going on here. Look at the colour of the water now. I think it must be some sort of algal bloom or something. How's that for a big school of bait fish? Don't know what they are, they weren't taking a lure. We'll just leave them there. Well, it's about 2:30 in the afternoon and haven't caught a fish for hours now. Still trying, but gonna have to call it a day soon. There's another reef south of here. They haven't fished in about a year, so might just go and stop there, see how it is on the way home. Since it's on the way back, got another boat about to join us over there. Hopefully he has more luck than I have. Yeah, it's been a hard day. Could wait around till the evening bite, but I don't want to be out here then. So yeah, I'll have to think about heading home soon. Now we're out in the middle of the Firth of Thames. See Coromandel over there. I think that's Tacoma Harbour over there. And then, yeah, we just stopped at the place called the 19 metre foul. It's just a bit of low-lying foul ground. And I think we'll have a bit of a look around here. Hopefully we can get a few more fish before we head home. Well, he was only just legal, but we'll take what we can get. Well, it's 4 o'clock now, and as you can see, the sun's starting to head down, so I think I'm going to call it a day. Got one more fish at about 3:30. It's pretty small, but got 3 fish for dinner, so yeah, that'll do for today. Can't complain. The wind's starting to drop off nicely as well, so it should be a nice ride home. But yeah, we'll get back before the sun goes down and try and beat the 5 o'clock traffic home. Well, that was a long day out on the water for only 3 fish. Yeah, we got that one in the shallows by Scully's Reef in the morning. and then that decent sized one, probably a 550 out at the 14 metre pin, and then that one that was about 330 just before we came home, just at the 19 metre foul. She was pretty hard going, but yeah, you get those days every now and then. You just gotta look forward to the next one, I guess. And yeah, the weather's just got better as the day goes on. It was a bit snotty this morning, but it's turned into quite a nice afternoon. Yeah, we'll head off home now, and I think I might have to stop at the gas station for a pie and a coffee. I forgot to pack my lunch today, so I'm starving.